Did you know you can make a full standing bubble skirt with no waistband, no zipper, just cut and sew? Keep watching to learn how I made this beautiful bubble skirt. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it and leave a comment. Okay, so guys, let's get started. So guys, what you want to do right now is just to get 2 yards of your African print fabric. In this tutorial, I use African print fabric as you saw in the beginning of the video. Just fold it into two. I folded it into two and I'm going ahead to mark the length. Now the length I wanted for the skirt was 18 inches, right? Then I added extra 4 inches. Okay, I will tell you why during the course of the video, so just keep watching, watch to the end so you won't miss the vital part of this video. Okay, so this is me marking 22 inches. 18 inches plus 4 gives me 22 inches. So that was what I marked there. All right, from the folded part to the hem. The hem is not folded. Okay, so I'm just going in with my ruler to just make that line straight so that everything will be straight. I don't want crooked lines. Okay, so this is me going in with my scissors. I'm just trying to cut it out. Okay, cut out the length part. All right, so this is me cutting out the line, the 22 inches that I'm at. Then I'm going in with my scissors at the upper part. Remember, the upper part is folded. Okay, so I am also cutting out that upper part. I want to have 2 pieces of my African print. So I have 2 pieces of 22 inches length. Okay, 2 pieces. This is it. So what I will do is just to join it here. I'll just go ahead and join them together, right side facing each other, because I want it to be very, very long. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. I will join my 22 inches pieces together at the upper part, just as I demonstrated. Okay, so this is me on the sewing machine. I'm just trying to make this video as detailed as possible so that you know that it is very, very easy. There's nothing difficult in the skirt. If you can actually make this skirt in less than an hour. If not that I was recording and I also had a little baby, I would have even sewn this skirt in less than the time that I used to complete this project. All right, so this is me. I'm just joining the African print together. Okay, so my machine thread just kept cutting and cutting. I guess it's because I was making this video in a hurry and I did not oil the machine, so that is why the thread kept cutting. So I'm just joining the African print fabric together at the upper part, as you can see. Yes, and for the lining also, the same way you cut your fabric, that is exactly how you will cut your lining, and you will also join it. So the length of your African fabric will also be the same thing as a length. I will show you what I mean. Of course, there's a difference, but I will show you. You will still see what I mean. So just the same way you cut your African print fabric, the one I showed you, that is how you're also going to cut the lining. So this is it. This is what I mean. Then for the length from your waist to your knee, the African print, the Ankara fabric should be 4 to 5 inches longer than your lining. As you can see in the video, my lining is way shorter. It's 4 inches shorter than the African print because it is a bubble skirt. You want the lining to be at least from 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches shorter than your African print. Okay, so now it's time for us to start forming the down part. The down part is going to have pleats, and that is where the bubbles will be. So this is the down part. When I say down part, I mean close to the knee, not the waist part, not the upper part. Okay, so just go in and pleat it. There is no formula for this pleating. You can use 1 inch, you can pleat by 1 inch, you can pleat by 1.5. Just try your best for it to be even. You don't want one to be big and the other one to be too small. Okay, so I measured it. What I have there is 1 inch. So you're just going to keep pleating this. Okay, you're going to keep pleating it until you get to the end. All right, I'm trying to also, guys, this is a very long sew. Remember, this fabric is very long. This is 2 yards of African print fabric that we cut out and divided into two, and then we joined it. So you can imagine how long it came out. All right, it's very, very long. So I rushed this video. You see, is on speed play. So it took more time for me to finish pleating it than you will see in the video. Okay, so I just went on and I keep pleating it. Note, I am pleating both the African print fabric and also the lining together. I am not pleating one, I'm leaving the other, and the right side are facing each other. Okay, the right side of the African print is facing the right side of the lining. Very, very important to know. So I'm done pleating. This is what we have. This is our hem. Then, because the lining is shorter, grab the lining, stretch it up to meet your African print. Make sure that the right side are facing each other while you're doing all of this pleating and all of the joining. So you just go ahead, after you drag the short lining to go and meet the Ankara fabric, just go in with your half an inch, 0.25 or half an inch, and just sew it from top to the bottom. Remember, it is a very long sew because this strip is very, very long, so you're going to have a lot of patience. My thread kept cutting. Like I said, I didn't have the time to start oiling my machine. And let me tell you something, anytime you're sewing, don't let your machine know that you're in a hurry. Rule number 1 as a fashion designer, do not let your machine know that you're in a hurry. The moment your machine gets the notice that you're in a hurry, that you have suffered, because the thread will just keep cutting. Then you might notice that your lining is too long or is longer than your African print. You can trim it off, as you can see in the video. So that one is not a problem. We have enough. So I'm done sewing it, joining it together. Now this is the side. The two sides are open. Just put your hand inside. This video didn't really cover it well. Just chook your hand inside. You know, the two, we have pleated the down part, we have sewed the upper part, so the two sides now are open. Just chook your hand inside, okay, and bring it out. Just turn it in. Remember that the right side, we are facing each other while you are doing all of those sewing. So just chook your hand in any of the side, pick any of the side, chook your hand inside, and just bring it out. Just turn the whole thing. Just keep turning it until you finish turning it. I'm actually trying to shout in this voiceover because my baby is actually crying. I don't want her voice to overshadow my voice. So I want you guys to hear what I'm saying. That is why it looks as if I'm shouting. So don't worry. So when any excess you see at the side, you can just go ahead and trim it off, all right? Then go in with your iron. Iron the upper part where you join together, not the part that you pleated. The part that you pleated is going to be your bubbles. That is your hem. That is the down part, the part that will have much of the bubbles. So you don't want to iron that part. You don't really need to iron it. The place you need to iron is the upper part, the waist part. When I say upper part, I mean where your waist will be. This place I'm touching now is the part that we pleated. You see, I finished turning it out. I turned it out from one side. It is actually very long. It is very long. That is why you saw the outcome of my skirt, to see how beautiful it came out. So this is it. I use a lot of fabric, not a lot of fabric actually. Okay, see it here. When I finish turning and ironing it, I just place it on my waist before going ahead with the next step. You see how long it is. Okay, so I had to insert this clip to show you what it looks like after I finish ironing it, to see how long it is. So now for the elastic, just take elastic, make it go around your waist, make it firm. This skirt, the more firm your elastic, don't make it too tight so that you'll not be able to breathe. Don't go and start snatching your waist with the elastic. Just make it firm enough to hold you and to hold the bubbles. Please don't use this very tiny elastic. There is one that is bigger than this half an inch. It's not 1 inch. There's another tiny one too, but it's fatter than this. I think it's 0.75, and it is thick, it is firm. This one I use is very tiny. It almost did not carry the weight of the bubbles. Okay, so look for those original. There's original elastic also. Look for those ones. Then don't go for the very tiny, very, very tiny ones. No, it won't be able to. It will carry it though, but you might not really like how it will grip your waist. So go for something stronger. Make sure you go to the market and look for the stronger elastic, not the ones that are too tiny, and not 1 inch elastic. Please don't use 1 inch elastic. But even if you must use 1 inch elastic, make sure you have an allowance for it. Yeah, you can use it. I'm just showing you what I used in my own, so that is why I say don't use. Then I just made one half an inch mark on the upper part, the waist part. This is the elastic casing. As you can see, I marked it with my marker. I just marked it with my pen. So make sure you mark it just half inch. In fact, that elastic was not even up to half inch. It's very tiny. I think it's 0.25. It's very tiny. So I just marked that half an inch at the upper part from the beginning to from one end of the open part to the other end of the open part. I'm going to pass my elastic here. Okay, after turning it and ironing it, then mark it Always mark. There's nothing wrong with marking. It's not a sign of unprofessionalism. No, it's a sign of professionalism, as a matter of fact, so that your work will be accurate. When you finish making it, it will be fine. So the ending part, I have not cut out the excess yet, so you can cut out the excess later. So this is me trying to cut out the excess fabric. The lining was excess. I noticed it. I just decided to allow it. After all my sewing, when I'm I'll just go ahead and trim it up. Then for the elastic, very simple. Get a safety pin like this. See my elastic I was telling you about. So just put it inside like this, inside that elastic casing, that 1/2 inch elastic casing that we just made right now. You saw that elastic casing that we just finished sewing. It was a very long sew. Insert it, okay? Make sure the elastic grips your waist to the way you want it, all right? Just a little. Not too tight and not too loose, just normal. You know how you like your clothes to be now, all right? If it is a customer you're making it for, if the elastic is very elastic, you can remove like 2 inches or 1 inch from the person's original measurement. Most of these elastics these days, they're not even very like this one. It didn't really give me that elastic feel that I wanted. So next time I'll be more careful. When I go to the market, I will shine my eye. I'll go for the very elastic. So that is just one thing that I noticed in the dress, but it came out really beautiful, really perfect. Okay, so just go in and insert it in that elastic casing. You want to do this very carefully, very gently. Don't be in a hurry. Whenever you're sewing, if you're in a hurry, you will hear when that day. So just pass it round your elastic casing. And guys, this is it after passing the elastic casing. I've not done any of that. I just finished passing the elastic in the elastic casing that I created. I've not sewed it. I've not even held it. And please hold your elastic. Oh, you can use a pin. Please hold it very well. If not, the elastic will run away. You start from beginning again. It happened to me. I had to start all over again. Okay. So this is me securing the elastic now. I used pin to hold one edge very well, and I was sure I held the elastic to the fabric. Then I came to the machine, the other edge. The safety pin is still there. I pinned this one side of the clothes, so I'm just securing it. I'm sewing it so that it will not run back inside. So I'm done securing the both edges. I'm just trying to divide my waist by 2. Okay, 36 divided by 2 gives me 18 inches. I'm just trying to check my waist. Okay, then any other thing I have there, I will just sew it. This is the side now. So I've already gotten my waist measurement, which is 18 inches 18 inches, because it's already on fold. So I'm just going ahead to arrange this side now. Okay, I'm just going ahead to sew it from that my waist measurement that I already marked there to the hem. When you get to the hem, just arrange it very well. Make sure they are meeting, all right? Okay, you might have a little slight pleat there, okay, because this is going to be by the side. It will not even be at your back, to be by the side as if there is a zip, but there's no zip there. So just sew it, okay? After sewing it, guys, it's very easy. This is it. Then that rough place, that side, just you can use your serger to just serge it. Use weaving machine to weave it. First, someone will come and ask me, please, what is a serger? Yes, use a weaving machine and just weave it. It's very easy. So guys, like this video, share, leave a comment, and please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do so. And also follow us on all social media handles at Ama's Salon Stitches. This skirt came out really beautiful. I must confess, it's very easy and very beginner friendly. Let me know when you try yours. Bye.